Good morning, you guys. Happy Vlogmas Day 4. Can you guys believe it is already December 4th? I just feel like, gosh, this December is already going by and I've really hardly bought any Christmas gifts. Who's in that camp? Who's all done? And who's in the camp of like, you haven't really bought anything? I don't know. It's okay. So my latte art totally failed me. I think it's the raw milk. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to froth the raw milk, and I'm just not quite there yet. I did get one yesterday with it, but that's okay. It's still delicious. I'm going to open up my second Advent, which is, I'm doing it every other day. So day 2. Or skein 2. Ooh, this is a super fun one. You guys, look at that. I have my blanket right here. Let's see how it's gonna look. Where are we at? Oh, here we go. All right, so this is the one I did. I just finished. Oh, this is a great choice. We have lots of like greens and pinks. It's a little bit Christmassy here in this section of his blanket, but that is okay. It's his blanket. He gets to pick. That's gonna be great. I'm gonna have to go wind this up so that I can work on it this morning as I'm reading my Bible and finishing my coffee. Have I told you guys the story about his blanket, my son's blanket? So last year, I realized that he's getting older. I mean, I guess I always knew that, but it just kind of hit me hard that he was getting older, and he uses my Coziest Memories blanket all the time. I would just see him like laying on the ground with it up over him, or on the couch with, using it. He would always use it. And I love that. I love that he is using it. And I thought, maybe I need to work on one for him. And so I started out thinking it was going to be a surprise for him and just keep working on it. I mean, I'm always knitting, so he wouldn't think it was necessarily for him. And he was just kind of having an off day, which everybody does. And I guess maybe just an off season, which again, everybody does. And I got to thinking that like every time I work on a project for somebody, I think about them, or I pray for them, or I'm just reminiscing about something that we've done together. And I got to thinking that maybe he needs to know that. Maybe he needs to know that every time I pick up this blanket, I'm thinking about him. And so I told him, I said, hey, bud, you know this blanket that I started? And I was like I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 squares at that point. I was just at the very, very beginning. I'm like, this is going to be yours for when you move out one day. And because it's going to take about 3 years probably total. I've been working on it for 1 year now. And I reminded him that every time I work on it, I am thinking about him in some capacity. And then it's just kind of become our thing that he picks out the next colors. So when I'm getting low on yarn in my basket or my bag for this project, I'm like, hey bud, I need you to pick out some more colors. And so I just give him all these scraps or minis, things that I've collected, and we just kind of have this bowl that is it just sits around our house. And so I lay the blanket out and I put the bowl down, and he plops down colors in each space that he wants, and then I take a picture of it and put all those colors that he selected into my either bag or basket, whatever I am using at that point. I'm using a bag because it's my Advent bag right now. I made those 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, I think 2 years ago now. So that is the story of my blanket if you've never heard it before, in case you're new here. But I love that it's our thing. I love that he gets to pick out the colors, and I love that he knows, and I do remind him periodically that like, hey, but every time I pick up this blanket, I'm thinking about you. I'm going to be so sad when it's done. So sad when it's done. I don't want to think about it. I still have another probably 2 years to work on it because I do about half a square a day typically. And I love that pace. I love to start out my morning working on this blanket. It is the perfect project. So I'm reading it right now. I'm reading the Gospels concurrently right now. And I'm at the part where Jesus is before Pilate. And he's being wrongly accused of a crime. And the crowd just wants to crucify him, which is all part of the plan, but it still just doesn't sit right. You know, that Jesus having, they found no guilt upon him, but yet they still wanted to crucify him, and they allowed a murderer, Barabbas, to go free. And it just shows the fallenness of our world, but also the hope in Jesus. And this time, as we celebrate his birth for Christmas, it's the beginning of that hope, I don't know. I find a lot of hope in Christmas, in Jesus, not in Christmas itself, but in the birth of our Lord Jesus. Because we live in a fallen world, you guys. Our world is pretty messed up, no matter where you sit. Just good to be reminded that our hope is not in the world, but it is in Jesus. Well, I did 2 days of my Bible reading today because, as I mentioned before, I am a little bit behind, and I got way more than halfway done. I'm not done yet, but I think I have 10 or 11 stitches on each side of my marker. So this here will probably take me 10 minutes to finish. So I got most of it done. So I almost slipped my needle. Tomorrow's will be super quick. Just so that doesn't happen again, we're gonna put a needle stopper on both sides. That's how I secure it when I'm using a small DPN like that. Okay, off to go get ready for the day, you guys. So I did 2.3 miles. Not too upset about that. Is definitely what the mind and the soul needed today. But the body is definitely thinking differently. My hip hurt for most of that run. Actually, probably all of that run. So I'm gonna go home and stretch. I did stretch ahead of time as well. But that's okay. I don't regret it. Come on. Let's go. I'm coming. She was not that great of a walker today. Just because she hasn't been out in a while. So she was definitely wanting to sniff everything. Good afternoon on Vlogmas day 4. Just wanted to give you guys an Advent sock update. I'm officially ready for the heels. I was actually going to start them a little bit ago, and then I realized, or I thought at least, that I was off in my stitch count because I had left my post-it note in my car and I didn't want to go out and get it. Silly move. But so then I was playing catch up, and then I looked at it again, and then it was opposite. I had one too many repeats on the other one. I don't know what happened. So maybe I wasn't off to begin with, but either way, I got some extra length on my leg, which I'm not upset about at all. And I am officially ready for the heel. So I'm going to do that here soon. Thanks you guys for all of your orders. I have a bunch of orders to get out. They'll go out in tomorrow's mail. But we've had a steady stream of orders coming in, and I just really, really appreciate that, you guys. So thank you so much for that. So we are going to be getting those orders out. When I say we, I mean me. I'm going to be getting your orders out here in a little bit, and I have some admin stuff to do for my son's school. We homeschool, so when I say for his schooling, it's like stuff that I just have to do for him. And then, you guys, I am starting a new job. Not to take away from Back Porch Fiber Co. whatsoever. It is a total, chill side job. And I don't even know how permanent it's going to be. It's just kind of to help where my daughter works. They have a new section of their store coming in, and they just need somebody to be flexible with their hours, to basically come in and run that section of their store for them. And so I'm doing that. But I mean, it should be fun. It should be pretty flexible with timing and hours and all of that. I may just work 10 hours a week. I may work 30 hours a week. I really have no idea. And nor does she. She doesn't know what it's going to be like either. But yeah, the funny thing is that my daughter, my son, and my son-in-law will all pretty much be my bosses, which is kind of funny. But I have no problems with that whatsoever. I totally respect their roles and their workspace, and so we'll see how it works. Yeah. Like I said, it might just be for a little while to get them up and running. It might be a longer term thing. I have no idea. But either way, around the holidays, it will definitely be a really good, fun way to make a little extra money. So I have to do all of my onboarding stuff for that job so I can get paid and get some hours in the books. But I'm going to do that. If I can knit on this heel, I'm going to. And I would love to get to the decreases on both of these socks by tonight. I think my daughter and her husband may be coming over for dinner. I'm not totally sure. She mentioned something yesterday about that. So I think I might actually suggest that we go out to a local Mexican restaurant tonight that I know we all enjoy. That might be kind of fun, because I really don't have anything planned for dinner for tonight. I could figure something out. I just kind of thinking maybe I want to go out. We'll see. All right, you guys, on with admin. You guys, I got some happy mail today. I got my minis, my Patreon minis from a homespun house. That was super early, I feel like, that I got them, because they usually come mid-month, basically. So these are November's minis. So I'm going to pause here because I am going to open these up. If you don't want to see it, jump ahead 30 seconds or something. I don't know. Close your eyes. Super cute little Merry Christmas sticker. Cannot wait to open these. You guys, so these are the November Patreon minis. If you have not seen it, go ahead and turn away now. All right, let's open these up. Oh, wow. Okay, it says that these are Octobers, but I think I already got Octobers. I think these are Novembers. You guys, look at how beautiful these are. Oh, this is literally probably my favorite set yet, like to date. I'm not even gonna tell you guys what the names of them are because I don't want to give them away, but you guys, they are so pretty. I love these. I don't know, it does say October, but I'm almost positive it's not October, it's November. Love, love, love these. You guys are so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, putting them away. You won't see them again. It could be October's, but I think I took the band off of the last ones that I got. I mean, maybe those were September's. No way. So I got some not that long ago, but anyways, I love these so much. They are so good. So if you chose to look away, you're going to be impressed. You're going to be impressed. Okay, so I'm going to head to my office. I tried to do some of my onboarding stuff, but really I need my husband's help because it's like tax stuff, and I haven't worked like for an employer in 20 plus years. So I just don't know exactly how to do a lot of these forms, a lot of the tax forms that I have to fill out. So I just want to talk with him and make sure that we are withholding enough so that I don't have a bunch of taxes to pay later, because that would not be good. So I'm going to go into my office and work on getting some orders out and a couple of the other admin-y things that I have to do today.
We haven't melted yet.
So they say. They didn't sing any hymns.
Jesus.
I'm watching a new to me movie that my friend recommended called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It's, if you have Amazon Prime Stars, then it's free. Otherwise, I think you might have to pay for it. But yeah, I'm just putting together some orders, you guys. These are, people are snatching these up. This is a limited edition. There are 9 sets of stitch markers in these packs for $15, but they're all the same. Usually my packs of these come randomly, but these are a vintage Christmas pack, specially curated for you guys for this holiday season. They're so fun, you guys, but they are very, very limited. Yeah, so these, I'm actually filling an order right now of this exact thing. The other thing, I just have a few of these left as well. You guys have been snatching these up, and because I ordered so many, I still have these guys in the shop too. But all of this stuff is going out today. I also, you guys, I got some more of the organizers in. So if you've looked before and they were gone, go check it out because these are in stock again. But there, again, it's a limited supply of them. All right, I'm gonna get back to packing orders and watching this fun movie. Every night treat for like the whole week. I've been loving this. I put like a little bit of peanut butter on the, like in the bowl, and then this chocolate ice cream on top. And this peanuts, like I get these in the bulk food section at Winco. I don't know if Wincos are all over the place or just a California thing, but I we do the bulk peanut butter. So basically you, you in the bulk bins, they just have these machines that you hit the button and peanut butter comes out. Like there's peanuts on top and it just grinds them and makes peanut butter like right there on the spot for you. So I love that because it's just peanuts. So, but I wanted to show you guys my sock progress. So I am done with the heel flap on one sock, and then I'm going to sit here, edit yesterday's footage, and get the other one done. I think I can pick up my gusset stitches, which is where I want to be for tomorrow. I want to have both heel flaps done, the heel turns, and then at least just pick up the gusset stitches. I would love to do that tonight. It is only like 7:15. It feels so much later than it is. It has felt that way every single night this week, so especially since the time change and then just as the days are getting a little bit shorter. But it is what it is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start editing this podcast. I may turn on a Christmas movie. I did see a new to me Christmas movie today. Thank you for the recommendation, Annie. It was the best Christmas pageant ever. I don't know like the time frame when it was made or how old that movie is, but it was a really, really cute, great movie. I really like it a lot. Definitely like brings home the Christmas story, the actual Christmas story. So yeah, I like that a lot. So thank you for the recommendation. I highly recommend it as well to you guys. And then I don't know, well, I'll figure out. I think I started Becoming Santa last night, so I might turn that back on and finish that tonight. But I'm definitely having fun exploring new Christmas movies. I would love for you guys to tell me what your favorite Christmas movies are. Our favorites that I usually wait to watch with the kids are like Elf, the Santa Claus movies, the Griswold, like Family Vacation, I think is what it's called, which is the Griswolds, and Home Alone. Those are like the staples for Christmas movies. But I'm trying to save those to watch with the kids when that opportunity arises. If we get too close to Christmas before we watch those, then I'll probably just watch them and then watch them again if we end up watching them with the kids. Okay, my ice cream is kind of melting, kind of not, because it's pretty cold in here. I have the heater going next to me and a blanket. So, all right, you guys, I might try to check in right before I go to bed tonight.
Pure and sweet, at his feet, love complete. From the manger, a promise true, peace for all.